With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Nobody out here in inning number 8. Inside, ball 2. This one in the air, center field. Rodriguez under it, and there's one down.
Up next for the Marlins, third baseman
Connor Norby, the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting, because of tendencies, a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Way out front for strike 2. Brash, 27 years old, and he was born in Canada. Got him. 2 down.
Man, he stood no chance in that at bat. A 3-pitch strikeout, swung through all 3. Tell you what, Boog, it's not a good feeling at all.
You know that from experience?
It's happened a time or two. If I didn't roll over on the first pitch, sinker to second base, then, you know, in there long enough, then I would, yeah, I've had a couple.
My guy had testing. On the ground, right side. Toss to Naylor, and that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing. We go to the 9th, and stepping in for the Mariners, number 85.
Sinker, low outside.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that.
Yeah. Middle inside, slider. Middle inside.
Here's the 0-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And that is that. Mariners are down in order, and it remains 5-3. Andres Munoz comes out trying to close it out.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Marcy leading things off and takes a strike.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Here's a 1-1. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him swinging. 1 down. Ball. The Mariners trying to close out a 2-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Toss to Naylor, and the Marlins with just 1 out left.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
So they're down to their final out. And here's the first baseman, Heriberto Hernandez. Munoz going for his 20th save of the year.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
Line drive. Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Into second, and he's got a double.
So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
Just missed.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Tying run at the plate. Going to count 1-2.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
That one missed. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Nice job of bouncing back from yesterday's loss. Not an easy thing to do, but this team looks focused. It's anyone's series at this point, so we'll keep our eyes on this rubber match tomorrow.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I'm from the MISSISSIPPI. Long as we do not divide, they gon' get denied. Get the fire. We bout to buck down on your kin. I can know the kick in. You is not my friend. I pull my pants up, then I did my dance on these. Said the devil cannot get me. I'm too clean in these bowls. I suppose you wanted to see it lose, but I refuse. I've been cool since David had 22s on that leg. I brought it back. Cadillac leather in July. Burn up your back. Burn up your back. Burn up your back. You know that colder than I'm a Southern soldier. I told you, but first let me tell you what got me up out of it. Got me out of it. Let me tell you what got me up out of it. Got me out of it. Let me tell you about a time I was trying to get rich. Now the whole team lit.
Welcome to Marlins Way, where we find Lone Depot Park. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Miami Marlins. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shaw. And this is the rubber match, Siggy.
And these games can really shape your season, Boog. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the...
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll. J.P. Crawford digs in now. And we're off and rolling in Miami.
Seam fastball. High middle. Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Looked like it was a little bit up.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
And another ball.
Four-seam fastball. Middle inside.
To the right side. And foul ball.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back. That one on its way. And it's gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. The Mariners strike first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
There's the strike. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Popped up. Lopez under it. And there's one down. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. They're facing a guy today who is a strike thrower. Doesn't issue a lot of walks, so they're going to have to work hard to generate base runners.
And when you've got a strike thrower like this guy on the mound, you can't be overly patient as a hitter because the umpire is generally going to give him the benefit of the doubt. So you got to go up there, understand what's in his repertoire, be aggressive in what you can handle. And you get 3 swings, why not take all 3 of them? With his control and command, he's going to be in the strike zone.
Base hit center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Cal Raleigh. 2 for 9 so far in the series. Runner on the go. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Sweeper. Middle inside.
That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Sweeper. Low inside.
Man at second. Way inside.
4-seam fastball. Low inside.
Oh.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
2-2 now. Stays alive.
4-seam fastball. Low inside.
In the air out to center. Makes the grab on the run. 2 down.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That one fouled off.
Slayer. Low inside.
Man on second, 2 down. Throws to first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. The Mariners pick up a run thanks to this solo homer. It's now 1-0. This is Marlins baseball on the show, Florida. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And taking the ball for Seattle. Luis Castillo. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And time now for the Marlins lineup. And a key factor for this club in that leadoff spot, Xavier Edwards. Stepping in, Kyle Stowers. 2 for 8 in the series so far. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Clips the corner. That's strike 2.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Way high there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one missed. Caught him looking for the K.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Casey was again named Rookie of the Month, clearly a cut above the rest of the rookie class. This one in the air, center field. Rodriguez on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And we're back. Who doesn't love a rubber match, Singy? This game is big for both these teams. It's early, but we have a tight one so far.
Yeah, Boog, anytime you're trying to take a series, there's a little extra juice in the dugout. Everyone wants that edge.
On the ground to third. Fair ball. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Right side. Into the outfield, base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. This is Willie Castro.
Middle outside.
That one a little bit high. Ball 1.
High inside.
Next offering is foul back.
Slider. Middle outside.
Swing and a pop-up. And the infield fly rule call.
Batting 9, the shortstop, Colt Emerson.
Sweeper. Middle center.
Fought off foul.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
2 on, 1 out. Chopped left side. Norby. Here's Edwards for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Mariners 1 and the Marlins nothing. You're watching Miami Marlins baseball on the Show, Florida. Bottom of the second. And now here's the Marlins DH, Joe Mack. Ripped to right. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
Batting 5th, third baseman, number 1, Connor Norby.
Norby getting to start at the hot corner. He made his major league debut in 2024, and he was a second-round pick in 2021. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And foul as it bangs off the fence. 1-1 now. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base. Next to hit, Jacob Marcy.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Working on a 5-game hitting streak.
On the ground right side. 4. Can't glove it cleanly. Still able to fire over. Save. It was never going to be easy after the misplay.
I think he just rushed that one. Great chance to turn 2. And as an infielder on a play like that, I think guys can get a little excited and forget to make the play one step at a time. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get none.
Oh, 1 now. In the air, right field. 2 away now. And at the plate for Miami, Heriberto Hernandez. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. Two on, 2 outs.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Swings through that. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. In the air to left center. Rodriguez moving under this one. And the inning is over. We played 2 innings. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now it's the Mariners DH, J.P. Crawford. Just missed.
Sweeper. Middle center.
Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And a man aboard.
Sweeper. Middle inside.
This one in the air center field. Marcy has a beat on it, and there's one away. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. Right through there for a strike. Man at first, one away. Late that time, and it's strike two. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And that is that. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Mariners 1 and the Marlins nothing. This is Marlins baseball on the Show, Florida. Back here in Miami, and now for the Marlins, Liam Hicks. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field, raging back towards the wall. And caught on the warning track. Not quite enough behind that one.
Second baseman.
He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And that one is lifted in the air. Rodriguez on the move. 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Kyle Stowers. He's 0 for 1. Oh, great stop. Now a jump throw. Nicely done for the out. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Just missed.
Four-seam fastball. High middle. Slider. Middle outside.
And he grounds one to the right side. He gets there with the slide. And that's a great play for the out.
Up next is Seattle, the third baseman, Donovan.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Left field. Into the dive, and he got it. What a play. So a great diving catch, and that was only possible because of the route he took to get there, right, Chris?
Yeah, StatCast shows us just how efficient that route to the ball was. In fact, that's about as good as it gets. Pretty much a direct line to it, and perhaps he was a wide receiver in a different life. I don't know, but man, great job to hold on all the way through the dive as well. No fumble caused by the ground.
Top of the zone for a called strike.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
And down on strikes. Third out. Mariners go down quietly there. They lead it 1-0. Back here in Lone Depot Park, taking a look at some notable Rookie of the Year candidates this season. Line drive. 1 down.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but hey, you got to keep swinging it. These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Way out front for strike 2. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Outside low, and the count is 2-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swing and a ball line to center. Makes the catch for the second out. And up next for Miami, Connor Norby. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command in both locations.
Oh, that's inside.
Up the middle, and that one handled. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
On the ground. Naylor takes it to the bag, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Ready now for the 5th inning, and stepping in for the Mariners, Willie Castro.
Well, these Mariners doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
1 away.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
That to right. Casey under this one. He's there. He's got it. And a couple of quick outs.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. That one finds the corner. That is strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
In the air, left field, and that'll get down for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those can be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
Inside.
Ball to strike.
Ball inside.
Sweeper. Middle outside.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Outside.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Rodriguez in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Mariners leave a couple, but they still lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Swings, fouls it off, and he breaks his bat. The 0-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
And that's a strikeout looking. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball, and that one was indeed a strike. Still 1 challenge left for them.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
That's the ball.
The Fish trailing by a run. Last half of inning number 5. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And the tying run is on base. Liam Hicks, the next up for the Marlins. Flied to right his first time. And that is out of play. The 0-1. Got him to chase one above the zone there.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
First pitch. Swinging. Hernandez, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that's downstairs. And 1-1. Chris, he leads the way with the best batting average on the team. And that's in there at the knees. Edwards wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. The 2-1. And there's a ball. Fouled off left side.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
So now 3-2. In the air left field. Arozarena coming on. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Back here in Miami. Close game here and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Leading off, Cal Raleigh.
Middle center.
High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. A solo shot. His 23rd of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 2-0.
They wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it.
Circle change. Low middle.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're the top half of the 6th.
Slider. Middle inside.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Overhand curve. Low middle.
Ball 1.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
In the air to left center. And there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Line drive, and it gets down for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Arozarena into box again.
Sweeper.
Takes the strike.
Middle outside.
Strike 2.
Four-seam fastball. Middle inside.
Grounded to third. Could be 2. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
The batter number 4.
Four-seam
Second
fastball.
baseman,
High inside.
Castro.
Right through there for a strike. In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
Struck him out looking. And that's 4 strikeouts. So the call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. And the batter will be the shortstop.
High middle.
Fouls away the first offering.
Overhand curve. Middle outside.
Hard hit into the gap. 1 run will score. Rosarena flies around third. The second run scores. It's a 2-run double, and they're up by 4.
Four-seam fastball. Low.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Jansen Junk. So they turn things over to the righty, Tyler Phillips.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
And that's a base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. Head first slide, and he's safe. And it's 5-0. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Out towards left center. Stowers on the move to the gap. And that is that. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The M's lead it 5-0. You're watching. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Marlins, Kyle Stowers. On the ground, right side. Naylor takes it himself. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And he can't make the play. But he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there. 2 down, base is empty. Next is the designated hitter, Joe Mack.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Out towards right center field. Canzone settles underneath it. That is the inning. Make it 6. Back here at Lone Depot Park. They put themselves out front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boo. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
And a foul ball.
Overhand curve. Low inside.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
The 0-1.
Overhand curve. Low inside.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Mariners are down in order as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
Rodriguez in position, and there's 1 down.
Up next for the Marlins, the center fielder, Jacob Marcy.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw. The throw won't get there in time, and they can't get the out. Otto Lopez Fanchise will hit next. To short, could be two. There's one. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Back here in Miami, and stepping in for the Mariners, Brendan Donovan. That one ripped, but foul.
Sinker. Low outside.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And that one is out of here. A solo shot. His 11th of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 6-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a...
Manager out of the dugout. New pitcher now, Anthony Bender. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Bender.
Oh, look at the stop. And very nicely done for the out. Here's the second baseman, Willie Castro. 0 for 3 in this one. Foul ball.
Sweeper. Low inside.
And that one hammered. That's down. One hops off the wall. The throw into second. And that's a double.
All over that one right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
Ground ball, left side. Sends it across to first. And there's 2 down. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
First baseman, Eric Berto.
Waste no time, just shake that waistline. You know who I be, up in VIP.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2. Movement in the bullpen. Cooper Criswell, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Hancock also getting ready.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Here's a 1-2. That one just misses. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that one did find the strike zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge.
Up next for the Marlins, the catcher, number 34, Leah Hicks.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Ground ball right side. Naylor steps on the bag, and there's 2 away. Manager out of the dugout. New pitcher for the Mariners, Cooper Criswell.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Check swing, but he went too far. No balls, 2 strikes. Criswell, 29 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. In the dirt. Toss to Naylor, and that'll do it. We go to the 9th. Digging in, Dominic Canzone. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, what a stop. To first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop, gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around second now, going for 3. The relay throw. Not in time. He's safe. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed at every ball.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. Now, here comes the skipper. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Calvin Fauché.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
That one lifted to left. Stowers under it. That's out number 2.
Sweeper. Middle inside.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Cutter.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top of the 9th. On the ground,
Nope,
right
that's
side,
foul.
and it goes just foul.
Low inside.
Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Kyle Stowers, one of the league leaders in double, Singy. He's basically turned the gap into his personal express lane.
Yeah, Boog, and the outfielders keep paying the toll. Hit it where they ain't. Seems simple enough.
1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Marlins. The right fielder, Owen Casey.
He rarely chases and doesn't miss the mistake pitches.
Yeah, he's a professional hitter, plain and simple, and he's making pitchers pay.
Ball 2.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Joe Matt, the next to hit. And a foul ball. They're down to their final strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The Mariners up big in this one. We're in the last half of the 9th inning.
Ball.
Nice grab. To the bag himself and gets the out to end it. Wow.
Well, we saw complete domination in this one. The offense exploded for a blowout, and then the pitching staff nails. Locked down the opponent. This team did everything right today.
8-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Yeah. You stupid. Back like they never left. Yeah. Whoa. I'm getting more money than ever, baby. Yeah. I said the window's tinted, it ain't rented. I'm winning. Baby was with it in mid-sentence. I feel it. Hustling, no bad. I did it. It's just the beginning. I ain't even close to finish. I got money on the other line. I got to get the call. If you ain't gonna make me better, I don't even get involved. Couple on the close. That's involved. Getting Douglas with my dogs till it's through the wall. I done drove everything, Fiskars to Nissans. Don't do arguing, I just throw the peace signs. Meditating for some me time. Headed back into the city, I'm on the east side. Real for real, you'll think I'm in the Navy, I'm still in the deal. Atlanta, different appeal.
Here in Miami, Lone Depot Park, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Miami Marlins. About to get started here. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. And that's how this series begins. And foul ball.
Circle change. Low outside.
Hit on the ground to short. Lopez fires to first on the run. And he gets him. Nicely done. Take a look at the lineup, and so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
And there's a hit, and a man aboard. Stepping up for the Guardians, Chase DeLauder. Swing and a ground ball. Flips it. There's one to first. Not in time. Great effort there. He's been a great free agent side. And it stays fair. DeLauder around third. The relay, he'll score easily. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. It's always fun to see a double rip down the line. That one just barely stayed fair. So that was a good call by the umpire. He was all over.
No, that's low.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set.
Circle change. Low outside.
Ball 2.
In the dirt.
Circle change. Low outside.
2-2. Hit on the ground to short. Lopez. And that'll do it. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. On to the bottom of the first. You're watching Miami Marlins baseball on the show, Florida. Leading off, Xavier Edwards. That one to first. Hoskins steps on the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Batting second.
Okay, let's check out the lineup. Collectively, they're swinging the bats really well right now, Chris, scoring a lot of runs.
Indeed, it seems to be contagious right now. Top to bottom of this lineup, they just seem to be feeding off of one another. One thing I watched in their batting practice is although they've been scoring a lot of runs lately, they're still paying attention to the details. A lot of balls back up the middle the other way, and that's really the building block for great offensive production.
That's inside. This is downstairs, and that's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
1 down. And now it's going to be Owen Casey.
He starts him with the fastball, and that's a pitch that's right in his wheelhouse. You need to be careful against him with that one.
Next offering is foul back. 0-2 now.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him. 2 gone.
Now, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
The 0-1. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. Morel went deep in his most recent game. And that one fouled off. The 1-2. High fly ball, right field. DeLauder moving under this one. And that is that. Back here in Miami, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
That's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here comes the 0-1.
Overhand curve. Low outside.
Got him looking. One down.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence,
Sinker.
everything down
Low
at the
middle.
knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
In the air, right field. Out number 2.
Batting ninth, the catcher,
Austin Hedges now.
Low middle.
Ground ball left side into the outfield, base hit. And out to aboard.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Fouled off. He was late.
Low middle.
0-1 down. Fly ball down the line, and that drops foul.
Circle change. Low middle.
On a line, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Right through there for a strike.
Sinker. Low inside.
And that is out of play.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Bases loaded, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. And that's a strikeout looking. Huge strikeout there. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. We head to the bottom of the second. And now for the Marlins, Graham Pauley. Late swing, foul to the left. And a foul ball. Bybee getting his 20th start of the year. And he was a 5th-round pick in 2021. This one in the air, center field. Schneemann under it. Takes it in for the out.
Batting 6, the center fielder, Jacob Marcy.
Line drive, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to...
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Out of here. Home run number 10 of the year. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 2-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
So up next. Heriberto Hernandez, good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. In the air to left center. Kwan on his way over. 2 down.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 34, Leah Hicks.
And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in at bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch. 2-run shot for Miami this inning. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. This is Marlins back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate. And a look at the numbers. DeLauder takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And he'll challenge that called strike. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. Still 2 challenges left for them.
Circle change. Low middle.
Out to short. It's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Missed with a changeup. Ball 1.
Middle center.
And that drops in for a strike.
Sinker. Low inside.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
Sinker. Low middle.
So now 1-2 to Reese. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. One out man at first. Now Brian Rocchio misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. In the air, left field. That's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Sinker. Middle outside.
That one at the knees for a strike.
Circle change. Middle outside.
Ball 1 there.
Sinker. Low outside.
Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control. He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Now before the pitch, he looks him back.
Circle change. Middle outside.
2 on, 2 outs.
Sinker. Low inside.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Overhand curve. Low middle.
Here's a 2-2. Stays alive.
Circle change. Low inside.
2-2 now. And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Guardians strand a couple. They're down 2-1. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Xavier Edwards. And the sweeper misses. He scored more runs than anyone else in his team so far this year, Chris. Into center. That one gets down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the
So
Marlins,
impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Owen Casey, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And there's a foul ball.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity.
Looks like extra bases. Headed for the plate. One run is in. Relay throw home. In there safely. And they're up by 3.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
This one in the air, center field. Schneemann under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Marlins.
So now with one away and a man at second. And up next for Miami, Graham Pauley. This one gets away as he can't handle it behind the plate. Probably ruled a pass ball as the runner moves up to third.
Heads up base running right there.
Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. Got him. Now 2 out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Out towards right center field. DeLauder coming on. He's got it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. Back here at Lone Depot Park, stepping up for the Guardians, Gabriel Arias. Into center and a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for Cleveland,
Four-seam
the
fastball.
catcher,
High middle.
Hedges.
You know, these Guardians do a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there. And that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Sets him down looking. And that's 4 strikeouts. So the Guardians lineup turns over. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
Ball, that's low.
Circle
Man
change.
at first, 1 away.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board,
Circle
the ripple
change.
effect of that high
Low
pitch
middle.
count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
Sinker. Low outside.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Popped in the air, left field. And there's 2 away.
Sinker. Low middle.
Hey!
Circle change. Low middle.
Strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
In the air, center field. Marcy on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 left for the Guardians, and they trail it 4-1. Bottom of the 4th, and now for the Marlins, Otto Lopez. That one missed.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the Marlins, the first baseman, Heriberto Hernandez.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Activity in the bullpen. Number 41, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Herron, the lefty, warming up as well. Got him. One away.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Hicks in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Quick move to first, and he's back in safely. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Strike in there. And the throw bounces. Tag out.
You know, sometimes a throw that bounces into second base can be just as good as a perfect throw in the air. Almost a little bit easier to handle at second base. For me, that caught stealing right there was all about a really poor jump off.
Brings it in for the third out. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Alcantara back to work. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. DeLauder recently earned Rookie of the Month honors. To the right side. A flip to the pitcher covering. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Sinker.
Rhys Hoskins to the plate.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
And that's in there at the knees.
Low middle.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Overhand curve. Low middle.
Foul ball there. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Overhand curve. Low outside.
2 down, nobody on. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. That one the other way. That's a base hit. And a man aboard.
Up next for the Marlins.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Tanner Bybee out of the game, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute.
For Cleveland, number 41, Nathan Paulette.
That one missing inside.
You know, these Marlins really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Off the mark there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And there's one away. Owen Casey, the next up for the Marlins.
Ball 1.
Edwards, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Check swing, but he went too far. 1-2. Left field. Fair ball. Lead runner around second. And it'll be runners at second and third, only one away.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
The 0-1. In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. The Marlins trying to break this one open. Last half of inning number 5. Morel started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. Nope, he held back. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now it's going to be Graham Pauley. And a foul ball. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Fires over to Hoskins, and that is that. Back at the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us.
Someone called a paramedic, I'm on fire. We don't get together, then we all die. They ain't feeling sympathetic for the small guy. I don't think I'ma regret it when the cars fly. Ain't nothing really like it used to. Wake the neighbors up like a rooster. It's a rooster.
Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians.
Low middle. Circle change. Middle outside.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
He's bragging, give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
Ball
And
inside.
that's off the inside
Overhand
edge.
curve.
Now 1-2.
Low outside.
On the ground right side, Edwards. Over to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Circle change. Low middle.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The
Four-seam
Guardians
fastball.
trailing by
High
3, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
Overhand curve. Low inside.
Struck him out without a swing. Picks up strikeout number 7. Schneemann thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call will stand. One challenge remaining for them now.
Four-seam
2
fastball.
down, bases empty. Here's the second baseman, Gabriel Arias. And first offering is fouled off.
Overhand curve. Low middle.
Now a rip into left center. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Everything came together for him. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Outside. 2 balls, no strikes.
Four-seam
He's
fastball.
just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches.
And that is that. It's the Marlins. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Herron.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Bounce to third, and that one handled. Sends it to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
The batter number
So
6.
digging in, Otto Lopez. And he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the 2nd inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
Now the 0-1. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. He's there. He's got it. 2 away. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Lifted in the air, right center field. DeLauder on the move to the alley. And that will end the inning. It's the Marlins. Back here in Miami, top of inning number 7. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians.
Well, I say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
On the ground. And it goes just foul.
Circle change. Low outside. Circle change. Low middle.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Circle change. Low outside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
On to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a little.
Make a move to the pen. New pitcher for the Marlins, Andrew Nardi.
Not having a lot of success against right-handed hitters. They've been hitting them around, so this next matchup might be tough for him.
High middle.
Nope, that's a ball.
The Guardians trailing by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
There's a swing and a drive. And that is a foul ball.
Low inside.
Payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss. 2 down.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
DeLauder in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
Middle outside. Slider. Middle outside.
2 down, nobody on. That one lifted to left. Stowers on his way in. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. It's the Marlins 4 and the Guardians 1. Pitching change here. Matt Vest.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Vesta, he's made a name for himself as a very effective reliever, but not really what you expect from a bullpen arm these days because he's not out there racking up Ks. Check swing went around, and the count is 0-2. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. Home run number 15 on the year, and they add to the lead. It's 5-1.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it. And got all of it.
Ball, that's outside.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the bottom of the 7th. Now that's smacked to right center. And base hit. Now the number 2 hitter, Kyle Stowers. In the air, left field, down the line, and that will drop foul. Edwards aboard here at first with nobody out.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Checks over to first, back safely. One now. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Man at second. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. Fires it to the plate. Safe at home. And the runner scores from second. And the lead is up to 5.
Picks himself up an RBI. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Manager out of the dugout now. And he will make a move to dip into the Guardians bullpen. Matt Festa.
For Cleveland, number 62, Eric Zabrowski.
And now the 0-1.
Ball 2.
Outside with a breaking ball. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Burrell at the plate and takes high there. Zabrowski, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big-time benefit. Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Hunter Gaddis up and throwing. Strike 2.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Nope.
First and second here, no outs. Got him swinging for the K.
Well, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Two on, one out. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from the same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes, and very difficult to lay off.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And it's now a 6-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
First and third, 2 away. And at the plate for Miami, Otto Lopez. He's already homered in this game. Base hit, and a run comes in. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Tap foul at the plate. 2 on, 2 outs. Here's a 1-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Marcy at second. Lopez at first. 2 out of the inning. Swing and a miss. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. Back here at Lone Depot Park. We're at the top of the 8th, and it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Hoskins pushes it foul.
4-seam fastball. Low outside.
That's a ball.
Nardi goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup.
4-seam fastball. Low outside.
On the ground, out to short. In plenty of time to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Middle outside.
Hey.
The Fish up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1 ball, 1 strike.
High outside.
And it's fouled away.
4-seam fastball. Middle outside.
That missed by a lot. Ball 2.
Circle change. Low inside.
Good eye in that spot.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
On the ground to the left. And that's just foul.
4-seam fastball. Middle inside.
Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Circle change. Low inside.
Good job to fight that one off.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
High outside.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
Low middle.
3-2. This to third. Paulie throws across the diamond, so they get the out after a long battle at the plate.
Slider.
2 outs, space is empty. Now here is Kyle Manzardo. And a big swing and a miss.
Fastball. Low inside. Slider. Middle outside.
Got him swinging. The Guardians go down. So Cleveland brings on a new reliever, Hunter Gaddis.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Hard hit to right center. And there's one down. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Xavier Edwards.
Baseman, Xavier Edwards.
Popped up. Arias under this one. 2 up, 2 down. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Makes the grab. Nice play after the long run. Back here in Miami, all set to start the 9th in this one. Daniel Schneemann digs in for the Guardians.
Circle change. Low inside. Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Fastball for a strike.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Swings and misses. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Slider. Middle inside.
This guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Low inside.
That smash towards center. Marcy takes it in for the out. And there's 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the catcher, Austin Hedges.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
High inside.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Marlins take this one in a blowout.
Clearly the bats came to play today, and the pitching and defense as well. We saw some outstanding plays. Great performances all the way around. Just 1 run allowed. They never gave the other side a chance.
Yeah, going crazy on the daily. I don't see a reason why I should stop now. Thought I was at the bottom. How you think I feel on top now? How you think I feel? Magnificent. Universe wrote my song. I'm just living it. I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. Nah, I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. Yeah. Big poppin', I realize I'm the gift, so this year I ain't going Christmas shopping. I've been hearing ching off and the smooth slick Rick talking, burnt out. 50 million for the catalog I turned down. I'm making money every second, you should learn how. These puppies barking out of wolf, but I turn around, swinging like the first round, even in the 12th. Got myself rich, took the fan with me. Always the reality would turn into my fantasy. Want a chance with me, so she